Eagles versus Cowboys. Now let's talk about the first time we played. Going into in the beginning of the season, I knew we were going to split series. I knew we always split with the Eagles. So I was like, we're going into Philly the first time we played. It's going to be rough, right? I just wanted it to be a tough game, a close game. We come out with the victory. Good. Obviously, I want us to win. But I just know it's tough to go in there and win, especially with those fans and the atmosphere and the way that they're playing as of late. The Eagles are a good team. So the game goes on. Mind you, I'm at work. I had work that day. So I'm checking my phone. I'm trying to sneak in the YouTube TV app to watch. And, beginning of the game, I'm like, God dang, them Eagles is rough. And then we started coming back, right? And it just hurt my soul that we had the chance. We had the shot to win. Like that last drive, was a bunch of penalties. And we got down, I want to say it in the red zone. And which brings me up, it's two factors from that game that hurts. One, Terrence Steele. All eyes are going to be on Terrence Steele today. That last game, Hassan Reddick was harassing that boy. I mean, it was like he just getting off starts at track practice. Terrence Steele was a non-factor, and Dak he had to look to his right the whole game because dude was in his face because Terrence Steele was selling out. Which made me mad is because, we just paid this guy all this money in the offseason. This shouldn't be happening. At least get in his way. So all eyes on Terrence Steele. We better be chipping over in that side every play. And if we can contain Hassan Reddick, if Steele can contain Hassan Reddick, our chances goes through the roof right now. Right? So Terrence Steele, all eyes on you. Please have a good game. Because I want to say you lost the game for us the first time we played, but you lost the game for us. The next thing I think about is Zeke. Did we make a mistake by letting Zeke go? I think that's yes and no. Yes, no, I'm gonna say no first. No, it wasn't a mistake because we owe him a lot of money and he's not worth that money anymore, right? His better days are past him, which is rightfully so. A lot of running backs only last 3 to 5 years in the league, and Zeke has surpassed that. And Zeke is an NFL Hall of Fame running back from what he has done in those first few years of his NFL career. But I don't think it was a bad idea to let him go because I wasn't trying to pay a running back that amount of money who can average at least 90 yards a game, right? And I say, yes, it was a mistake because Zeke was our tush push. Zeke was automatic in the end zone. To get in the end zone 1 to 5 yards, Zeke was automatic. He always found the hole. He always snuck in there and he put his shoulder down to force his way in the end zone. If we had Zeke in that first game, we would have won in Philly. And today would have been like, oh, yeah, we about to sweep these boys. But we don't have Zeke, and that hurts. If we had Zeke, I honestly think we'll be 11-1 right now. All I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, you got to make decisions. Like, is he worth that money? Maybe to be 11-1, number one in the division, the conference, and beating the Eagles in their spot. But it was tough, man, to get those penalties for us. And then that first time we played them, and not being able to push the ball in the end zone to win that game because our right tackle was getting harassed out there. It's tough, right? So it's the second matchup of the season, and I'll be a lie to tell you I'm 100% confident. Like I said, I'm non-biased. I always keep it real, especially with my Cowboys. I'm not super confident right now, but at the same time, I'm not nervous at all. I'm legit on the fence right now, right? I was talking to my one homeboy who's an Eagles fan, but we're both kind of like on the same level. Like, we're not biased. We state facts for the most part. I know I do. Sometimes he can be a little iffy. His little Eagles juice get to him. This game is on the fence. I mean, I don't see the Cowboys losing to the Eagles twice because we always split, especially at home. That's one. But at the same time, I don't see the Eagles losing back-to-back games because they're that good of a team. Now, if the Eagles would have beat the 49ers, I'd be like, yeah, we about to spank them today. Because they're on cloud nine. They just beat the best team in the NFL. They're not really, they ain't got that chip on their shoulder because they just beat the 49ers. The fact that they lost to the 49ers makes things interesting and tough. But, I mean, I think this is a statement game for Dak. Right now, in my opinion, and should be in everybody else's opinion if you're non-biased, he's number one in the MVP race. If he beats the Eagles today with a nice game, I think the award is his to lose. So that's on the line. Another thing on the line is we're 9-3, they're 10-2. The winner of this game is number one in the division. Now, if we win, we still won't be. I think the 49ers will be number one in the conference still, which is cool because that's part of my parlay. But yeah, man, it's for the division. Even though for the rest of the season after this week, the Eagles have an easier schedule than us. Like, this is towards the end of their gauntlet. We're entering our gauntlet with this game. So if we win, I feel like for the rest of the season, the Eagles will have a better record than us. So they'll probably still win the division. It is what it is. I don't care that much about it. I just want us to, do good in playoffs and make a conference championship and hopefully a Super Bowl. So it's tough. Who do I think wins? I think, honestly, to be non-biased, I think it's going to be a tough game. It's going to go down to the fourth quarter. I think there's going to be a bunch of lead changes. There's going to be some turnovers. I don't know which quarterback's going to do it because last year Dak had a turnover problem. This year is Jalen Hurts. But ultimately, like, I don't want to say this, but the Eagles, I don't want to say they've been getting lucky, but they've been getting lucky, dog. Let's think about this, man. Dolphins, they had a chance to win, right? Who else? The Bill? No, okay, but they beat the Dolphins. They won that game fair and square. The two games I'm thinking about are the Chiefs and the Bills. Straight got lucky. Come on, I don't want to say it, but let's call a spade a spade. If we ever get lucky like this, I will admit to it. Like, yo, like against the Seahawks, a couple of those penalties, I admit to it. Yo, that was a lucky call. I appreciate that one. Maybe I shouldn't have been a flag and it helped us win the game. Tyler Lockett, he dropped the pass he normally catches. They help us win this the game. I'll take the victory, but I'm going to admit to it. Like, yo, yeah, we got lucky there, right? Eagles fans don't do this. And, I mean, I don't blame them because, hey, we won. We ain't looking in the past. Whatever. The Chiefs should have beat the Eagles. Pat Mahomes threw that ball on the money. It was like a minute, some change left. They would have scored. Game was over. But the Chiefs receiver, MVS, dropped a wide open pass. That's called luck, just like the Tyler Lockett. I call a spade a spade. Same scenario. We got lucky. Lockett dropped the ball. Y'all got lucky. He dropped the game-winning touchdown. So they should have lost to the Chiefs, right? What's that? That's 9-3 right there. They would have been 9-3 because they're 10-2 right now. And then against the Bills, Gabe Davis and Josh Allen, they weren't like it was a touchdown. But Josh Allen just threw the ball straight where Gabe Davis broke out to the corner route. That would have ended the game. They got lucky again right there. But they won those games. I take nothing away from it. They're 10-2. They won those games. I'm just saying. I feel like their luck might be running out, and maybe they're using their luck cards a little bit too early because I want to keep ours in the deck and throw them joints out like a draw 4 in the playoffs and the conference championship and the Super Bowl. I want to use my draw 4s later on in the season to win that ring, to win that Super Bowl championship. So, ultimately, who do I think is going to win this game? I think it will be the Cowboys, non-biased. Like I said this at the beginning of the season. We're going to split. I still believe that. Even though they just lost to the 49ers, I see they can drop 2 straight. Let's think about it. The 49ers lost 3 straight. And they're the best team in the NFL. So it's not unheard of for a real good team to lose 2 straight where the best team lost 3 straight. I think it's going to be a field goal game. If I had to score and prediction, I might go something like 34-31 total in favor of the Cowboys. We'll have the lead in the division for a week or two until we get deep into this gauntlet. And hurts me to say this. Ultimately, I do think the Eagles win the division, but going into the playoffs, my playoff matchup, if it works out in this way, 49ers versus Cowboys. But yeah, man, it's going to be a good game. I'm nervous already. What time is it? It's like, it's 8:45 in the morning. And I'm nervous because it's that Eagles-Cowboys rivalry. And I got to go to work tomorrow in Philly. So, see you guys after the game, man. We'll talk about it in episode 4. Good luck to everybody today.